Again, you may see no difference, right? In this video, we show you when no difference between next and NextLine from the previous video, but this one will show you what's different. Let's do next again. There's an errors here. Enter username. Now I'm going to put the whole name with a space. Password. See that? If I do next, it will read. If you read the Java doc again, find return next complete token. That means the token mean is separate by space. It found it, it return and put into this. As you have space, that's what I do again and put into this. So some of you asked me last time, can I actually do it at once? Yes. Enter username and password. Someone asked you that, can I do it at once? Yes, if you use next and separate by space. Okay, I put username and password. So I don't need to prompt twice, right? If I do next, because Javadoc said it's going to read and separate by token, and token separate by, this is the token tennis, that's for username, and space is per the token, and test is the token for password. Alright, now, but if I use NextLine, that's in Javadoc, we can read the word again. Find and return the next complete token, but NextLine advance this scanner past the current line and return the input that was skipped. So that means it's going to read the whole line. It actually read the whole line and put into username as my whole name. Now it's waiting for me to enter something else. See, so next line is read the whole line, and then prompt, since I have this twice, so if I want to, and so next if I said, okay, I want to enter user age. So I need to declare an int or byte. Byte is enough because it's up to 128, right? Age. Then, can I do next line or next? A number should not be a string. Next or next line for string. Next byte. Right. So if you read Javadoc, it's telling you already. If you do next byte, scan next token of the input as a byte. So if it's double, as float, as int, depending on the data that you try to input. So enter username, enter your age. Right, and then you can concatenate the text if you want to. Right, you are a kid. Now, we can actually do process now by using if statement. You learn that. If age less than, so what age you consider as kids? Okay, 15 still kids, right? And then 16. Then we're going to say you can actually have this whole statement in as like a message. Okay, and then you can just print the message at the end because this is a variables, right? Variables type as string and assign this whole values. Then I can say message. I want to concatenate the message. You can do equals to message plus like that, and then say you are a kid, right? Else you see, else if, now you just process data now, you know, to respond the right message out. If age greater than, less than 16 is kids, so less than what? What is the teenager cutoff at? Okay, maybe 20. Then you guys say you are a teenager, right? Else if age less than, so adults up to, okay, 60. Then we can say, you see, you can say else if to evaluate. Which in the next assignment you're gonna see you have to use if else to evaluate username and password. If it's correct, then you say welcome. If not, you're gonna say fail authentication by using if else. That's what you have done all the time when you log into your Blackboard or your system email, right? You're an adult. You're a grown up. Else if age, okay, let's say greater than 60. So let's include 60 less than equals. So you can do greater than, or you can just say else, right, and say have fun, stop working. Alright, let's test. Alright. Password, right? I'm 90 years old. I didn't display it yet. I forget, right? Because I just put a message. So I need to display that. Use system.out.println here. But this one, instead of manually type, I can just put the values like message, right? Because it's just in here, correct? Let me, I'd like to use next better in this case, yeah. Okay. 80. Welcome. Have fun. Stop working, alright? Now you may see you might want to put a period, right? So you have to concatenate with a period. Put space. Like that, right? Maybe put space here. You're a kid. So it's going to pick the right message and display now. So that's why we were talking about a machine actually doing just 3 things. Use scanner to read the data input from user keyboard. and you can process based on the input data. Like I'm showing you in this, you can use like selection statement, right? Or we call branching, like if else, right? If else to process, and then you can just display that out to the console, right? So that's just the flow: input, process, and output, and you display based on the process. All right, now what we want to do for the next class exercise. So we cover how to use scanner and how to show the message, right? How to show use hello world 1.1, use scanner to read in input 1.2, and we understand the data types that we have to deal with when we read input depends on the data that we have entered, and then we can process it by storing into the variables, right? And use them. In this case, I just use the age to evaluate that. But let's look at, we said we do input and process and output. So this input is input from where? The console, which is the black screen DOS prompt, right? That we learned. And output is also to the console. We're gonna learn in this 1.3 another way that you can do output. We can draw an image. Like a computer game, how could they have an image? Right? How could Java actually use to implement Minecraft? We don't see any black screen. But we use keyboard to control. Now you know how event happens. When you hit some key, it does something based on the if-else statement, right? To move your object. Process and output. Now, how are we going to draw something? So, a basic simple drawing first. I'm going to teach you how to use applets. So in this class exercise, we're going to do applets. Okay. So you can watch the following videos, learn how to, right, use applet. So one video just show you read number input program, right? So we're not reading from the console keyboard. We read from the graphic user interface, but using applet. Okay, there are many ways to graphic user interface. We have Swing, we have JavaFX, we have web application, web-based. So there are many ways. We have Android apps that take the input from user. A lot of things that we need to be learning. But this is just simple one first, basic, easy one, applets. And we can draw the output. We can draw what you read in. You can draw an image like a happy face. This video will show you. And you're going to have your class exercise to draw a tic-tac-toe table with O and X, right, and strike through across XXX. Alright, that's your class exercise, but we're going to learn how to do this.